Sunday afternoon, and let's see if I can improve this just a little bit. It's windy. It's kind of almost always windy here, actually. But it's definitely windy. There we go. Let's see if that helps a little to shield the wind from the microphone. But yeah, Sunday afternoon, it's cold. I think it was like, when we drove in, it was like 40 degrees or 42 or something.
Did it be this morning?
Yeah, but right now.
Oh.
But now, the wind's blowing pretty good, so the wind chill is definitely, that's nice. It's a Sunday. There's not many people around right now. And I see you're completely, you're bundled up.
But I didn't have my socks.
Yeah. But down in New Mexico, though, it's at least this cold. I mean, as far as I know, a decent percent. So you should be used to it. And of course, in the summertime in New Mexico, it's just as hot as here, if not hotter. Yeah, true. But this is our circuit. It's under 3/4 of a mile. And part of it goes uphill. At least to start, it goes uphill. But it's a nice little exercise. I mean, I would be back when I was working, at the location. I would walk every day, like a good mile plus. And a lot of it would be hills. So because I want to get out of there, pretty fast to get to the car. So those were good days. But then, when I started working remote, we didn't walk. But we have a Stairmaster though, and that's still good. But it's different. I mean, I think the conditioning on the Stairmaster is good, but when you're walking, I mean, you get the fresh air and everything. Okay, so now we turn the corner where we're not going uphill, which is good. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm getting myself.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. In a moment, I'll show the mountainside. The snow is starting to melt. We had a storm a few days back, but there wasn't much. Mexico, there you are again. Hi. Honey, that's the third New Mexico plate I've seen in the past hour. Right there in the car.
Oh, really?
And then 2 over at the Korean market. Or near the Korean market, rather. But let's see if we can switch here.
Yeah.
Switch cameras.
Husband is doing
All right.
in the YouTube.
You can't really see the mountain from here. That's Timpanogos, but in a minute, around the corner, then you'll be able to see Timpanogos. These are the low trees. I'm going to turn this sideways because I always have to turn my head sideways because I'm constantly running into the tree line here as we walk.
So, Filipina Wife Diaries is online.
It's kind of funny. Let's see here.
Okay, here. Let's show you too.
So,
Hello, Jonna.
I'm doing a live while you're
Please
doing a
watch
live.
our live in
But
YouTube.
this live is a YouTube. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not the Facebook one.
And mine is the Facebook one.
Yeah.
We're showing each other.
I know.
You Good morning.
But there's the sun. This is like 4, was it a little after 4 in the afternoon, and the sun
Good
is pretty
morning,
low.
Jillian.
I mean, we're not even at the winter equinox yet, which is going to be,
Hello.
you know, very, it's the
Ang lamig.
least hours of sun you get, at least in this area. But there's the mountains. They're 6,000 plus, but there's no storm for another few days or a week or so. So we got some cold weather, but at least it's going to be clear.
Okay.
And there she is. She's doing her
I'm doing,
live, and
I'm
you're all.
doing my Facebook live and you're doing your YouTube.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right at the same time. But this is a nice area, a nice neighborhood.
Hello, Maria Cristina Boss. Magandang umaga.
It's
Good morning.
generally
Teacher
quiet
Boss.
here. It's nice that people take care of their lawns
Nag-walking na kami.
and their properties
Para hindi
and
na kami
stuff.
mag-walk mamaya.
But it's almost Halloween. I haven't done anything for Halloween this year. I was going to get out the stuff. Shirley said, "Why don't you get out? Why don't you get out the Halloween?" I don't know. I just don't feel like it this year. I don't know why.
Magandang umaga,
Let's see.
slide.
Those guys have. Oh yeah, they have the
Nag-snow doon sa
spider web.
bundok.
But I haven't seen
Pero
a whole
dito sa
ton of
valley,
Halloween
hindi pa, pero
setups here
malamig na siya.
this
Nag-start ng
season for
malamig.
some reason.
Ayan.
But there's
Thank you,
so now
Maria
basically we're walking, and up ahead in the clouds there, that's Mount Timpanogos, and there's the historic area for the Mount Timpanogos caves,
Good
and
morning,
it's
Phil.
a pretty good walk. I think
Phil Rand.
you're up at around 6,000 feet, and then you got to climb, and I think it's a good half to 3 miles of three-quarters of a mile of fairly steep trail until you get to the cave system. And then the cave systems are supposedly like about, I think it's like a 55 or 60 degrees year round in there,
Yes po,
inside the
malinis.
mountain. We'll go do that sooner or later. It sounds interesting. I've seen pictures. Seems like it'd be a fun thing to do.
So ito yung
Switch.
neighborhood namin.
So, you talking to your friends now?
Your friend. Oh, you have a viewer too, honey.
Uh-huh.
That's good.
So yeah, I haven't been into the Halloween spirit this year for some reason. Usually I do, but I might change my mind. We still got a couple days. Oh, the wind's blowing like crazy. We still have a couple days.
Because my
So
house is so cold.
yeah, what I might do is I got the old projector that came with the
Oh,
house,
With
and
the Halloween thingy?
yeah, and I have this DVD I
have
bought
that
years
too.
ago, and it has a scene. So what you do is if you have a shade, you just project it on like the shade to the window, or just put a sheet over it, project onto it, and then you play the DVD, through the projector, and it's like a haunted house, or they have different themes, but the one I have is some kind of a haunted house thing.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
a
pretty cool too.
Yung hair.
Maybe we'll do that, because I can do that to the front. I can do that in the front window. It's easy setup. The shade's already there, so just have to project against it, and you can see it really well from the street.
Lakad-lakad din tayo pag may
I guess the only problem is I gotta find the DVD somewhere. But maybe we'll do that. But I got a bunch of stuff for Halloween. I got this head that I got at Sam's Club years back, and it's a talking head. It's like this fortune teller, haunted fortune teller guy, and he tells you little funny things. It's kind of neat. And it moves, the eyes light up, and the eyes move and everything. It's a pretty good little animatronic thing.
So mga
And
ilan pa yun?
let's see, we got other little fun stuff. I had a smog machine, but it kind of got messed up.
Kaya mag-invite lang kayo.
So haven't done the smog or fog in a while. I guess it's a fog machine, not a smog machine. Had enough of that back in California. But But yeah, the fog machine. I remember one year I tried the ground fog, and you put it through like a chiller, so that way the fog goes out, and then it cools down, and then it
It
lays
dies
low to the
down.
ground. So that was kind of neat. But if it's windy, like this is a windy area, it's not
Mhm.
practical unless it's inside because the fog will just
Love,
disperse
love,
really
love
quickly.
din to you, Maria Cristina
Let's see.
Ocampo.
Now we're
Salamat sa
walking
heart,
down.
heart. Kisses din
Now,
for
usually
you,
there's a
Jillian
dog over there on the other side of the
Salascon.
street that barks.
Oh,
Maybe he's
he's
tired or
inside.
he's sleepy or something like that today.
Yeah.
Something. But a lot of times he does.
Oh, it's so
Yeah, I
cold,
remember.
honey. I should have worn my
So,
mine.
my friend Dan.
Uh-huh.
Well, one
Wow.
year, one year he had this thing back at his
Oh, I like
house.
my face in
Yeah.
your
So
live. I have pinkish cheeks.
he has this
I like that.
neighbor named Mike, right? And one year they got together for
Oo,
scaring the
mag-invite pa
kids.
kayo mga
Hey, you gotta
kapatid.
listen, honey.
Yeah.
So Dan and his neighbor Mike, they got together to scare the kids on
Konti
Halloween.
na lang.
So what would happen is, I guess over at Mike's house in his porch, he has like a little, like a mini closet, just like, I don't know, something like that. I forget. It's been a long time. So far as I recall, then Dan dressed up like in one of these mechanics overall, almost like a Michael Myers kind of
My
thing.
hands are so
And then he
cold.
had
I
a
need
mask
to
on,
warm it up.
and
Your
then he
hands
was in
are
the
cold.
closet. And then when the kids came up, Mike would give them the candy, and then all of a sudden Dan would like start rumbling in the closet and push the door open and kind of walk out, like a monster mummy, and the kids would just freak out, scream, and run away. That was kind of funny.
Ooh, who's that? Oh,
That's
who's that?
Paladin.
Paladin.
Hey, we got Paladin here.
Hello, Melody, Purpose.
Wow.
Mabuti.
So yeah, they had fun times at Halloween. I remember growing up, there was like haunted houses and stuff where people would actually decorate their homes on the inside and let you in. I haven't seen that around here. Oh, there's a California seagull. Actually not joking. That's the official Utah bird. Okay, there's Mount Timpanogos.
Snow still good.
Yeah, but not much. Not much though. So yeah, I remember, I think it was down in Burbank. It was on, I want to say like Bethany or something like that. These guys had a house and it was kind of spooky and it was big. It was like a 2 or 3 story, looked like some older type Victorian house or something. And I remember they had a little walkthrough just for free. You just go up there, and when you're trick-or-treating, you go in the door and go through, and they had different scares. That was kind of fun. Now around here for Halloween, I think I told you this before, but people around here, you if you just go around for trick-or-treating, well, I went with the kids, and you can get, like, people have hot dogs they're cooking, they'll have s'mores, they have tacos, yes, they even have tacos, cotton candy, they'll be making the cotton candy up, and besides like drinks like hot cocoa, I've seen, and then lemonade and stuff. So it's kind of like sort of like a party environment here for Halloween, which is kind of nice. Let's see. There's the dead blow-ups. Those are the ones that the people usually have up, but I guess they died. So for Halloween, we'll walk around.
Yeah.
And you can see the different stuff. And we'll see what Shirley wants to do. I'm sure last year I think she went with her friend for trick-or-treating, Kenzie or something like that. Well, we'll see this year. But we got candy, we got chocolate, like the whole big bag of, Costco had a deal on the bag of chocolate. So we got that, and then I got a big bag of Smarties. That way I can even eat it. But these are these trees again. See? So it's just like you go through here, and it's just, I'm not exaggerating. It's like so low.
Share, mga
I'm always hitting my head through
baka may
here.
pa-surprise mamaya. Nood lang kayo.
But yeah, one year for Halloween, so I had this shirt,
Share,
and I
and watch.
got this glow in the dark paint,
Uh-huh.
and I was all jazzed about it because I was like, wow, this is going to be so cool, glow in the dark paint, you
Good
know. So I
morning,
got this
Diana.
T-shirt, and
Watch lang po.
I made up the
Baka
whatever
mag-pop
the
ako.
design
Baka
and
kayo
stuff,
na yung
whatever it said on it,
mag-pop
you know. And I was all happy, and I tried it out at the house. But
Good
there's
morning,
one issue that I didn't consider with the glow in the dark stuff.
It says just barely.
Really?
Yeah.
And that is, it works great right after you take it away from a light source where it glows and it's dark. But when you're walking around for trick-or-treating, it's dark, so then after a few minutes the glowing
Kunin ko
effect
yung
goes
mga
away,
names na-
and then it just looked like you're wearing a T-shirt. So yeah, that was an engineering fail. Definitely. Oh, see, these things again. See, nobody here. Nobody cuts these things, and it's like
Good
going
morning,
through a
Yonani.
jungle. You know, it's like I feel like I'm back in the jungle. Well, I've never been in a jungle, but if I was, I'm sure it'd be kind of like
And
that.
then doon sa pagka sinabi kong end, kung sino man yung last
what are you
na
telling me?
person na lumabas siya ang last
Something.
doon sa entry.
So yeah, this is our walking circuit. It's about 20 minutes or so.
Hi.
And
So merong siyam tao.
I know we should improve. This isn't much, but at least I'm starting to get us back into exercise. And like the weights, we can use the weights again today. But we need to get a schedule. I need to get us on a schedule for the weights, you know. So let's see. Oh, Paladin's saying it's not quite as green in his area as it is here. Well,
Huh?
well, I guess there was a storm.
Is
Paladin,
he watching the live?
yeah.
Oh.
So he said it's pretty green here versus his area. I know I saw.
Oh.
Remember there was a recap of the football game yesterday from Colorado, and there was a pretty good amount of snow on the field. So they definitely got different weather, but they always get more snow than here, which I'm actually kind of glad, you know. I don't like to fight the snow if I don't have to. But yeah, we watched the football yesterday, so what do we see? We saw BYU get beat. They got slaughtered in Texas. And then we watched our Utah Utes. What happened to the Utah Utes?
Oh, they lost.
Yeah, that was bad. And then we watched UCLA. And Connerly asked me, he goes, well, why do you care about UCLA? We're not in California anymore. Well, I went to a lot of UCLA games, and I like the Rose Bowl, so, you know, I can still like UCLA, you know. But we saw them win. They didn't look too good at first, but then they started to get their act together. So they came out with a pretty good win. But I don't know. People ask all the time, like, so what are your favorite teams? I don't know. It's because, see, I sometimes like to watch SC as well too. So it's kind of, I'm sort of divided, you know. You got UCLA, SC, and then of course the Utes. And I still like BYU, you know. But I don't know. I kind of like Boise State as well. More of like a West Coast thing, I guess, in the western area. So we're back, huh? We're done. All right. Okay, sounds good. Well, that's it. Say bye-bye for now.
Bye.